Margaret of Pearl here, and welcome to my Priestess path. If you're joining me today, I'm guided to do an activation to help you ground and root down your energies. Right now, we're going through a collective ascension process, and I have experienced it myself, and I am seeing a lot of others that are going through their awakening symptoms, and it can really like rock you around. And if you're not careful about balancing your energies, you're just going to be looking up, and you're going to be looking for ways to actually negate the ascension process, because then you're not you're not grounded in this now and able to deliver whatever your gifts are, as well as your frequency of love in these planes. I found that when I first started my spiritual awakening, I was receiving so much support from the divine. We all have that support from the divine. However, some of us start to lose sight of the things that we're here now. We're here to ground the energies here in the now. And so that is something that I felt called to share with you today. This morning in my prayer, I actually saw this beautiful tree. I knew exactly which tree. And if you don't know already, I only explained it in the previous video. The way that I channel collective messages is in my prayer and meditation. I'll see an image of a place that I'm going to give my gratitude to, and then I'll also see down to even what I'm wearing. Sometimes I will know what the message is for the day just in my meditation alone, and other times I just have to trust. Just go, just get over there. And that is also something that I've learned to trust the process. So trusting the process is key to this ascension process. Trusting the process is key to show that you trust in the divine, that you fully understand that you are in communion with divinity. So this morning I saw this beautiful tree. I knew exactly where I needed to be, and I come to these places out in nature so that I can connect with nature, and it also helps ground me. So this morning I was seeing this tree and how when it's rooted down, it actually has a network that, just like if you've seen Avatar, the trees, nature, all of it is connected. It's a full network, and we are actually part of that network. So to ground and to help us with our natural state, we need to be out in nature. And so I always love to tell nature, Gaia, that I love her. And so I'm here, and I am honored to be sitting in this throne of this beautiful tree. And as well as I know that I came here because I needed some grounding, and and I know this is a collective thing. I've met so many others that are going through their spiritual awakening, through their ascension process, and it's so easy to get caught up in the swirl of raising our vibration that if we're not able to fully embody that frequency, will be scatter-minded. And I have experienced this multiple times, so I know what it's like. The process is just recognizing the pattern. So we recognize, like, wait a minute, I'm going a little too much on the spiritual side. Let me ground these energies here. If we're unable to receive the messages, to speak it out, or to share it in this dimension or this density, it actually limits us in our creative process. And I only say that because we have such a large capacity to spread our light. And so if we're in la la land all the time and we don't know how to ground it here, then we're not going to be able to help others in the way that is more practical. Like, a lot of people are energy workers and going into this field because they're leading with the heart space, but if they don't know what to do with their abilities, if they don't know how to share their abilities and their wisdom, or how to conceptualize it in a way to teach it to others, it makes it difficult for them to fully embody the frequencies. And so I know that I'm here today to help you with that grounding process. And I was hearing in the meditation as well, root down to rise up. We have to have a foundation. When we work on our foundation, everything else is a pillar, like we're a tree trunk, right? It makes it much easier to branch out and receive all these opportunities and to reach out and share our love and light. Now, if we have an unsteady foundation, on the other hand, then we can't really be able to share, because everything's just gonna feel like a shaky earth. Like, oh my gosh, I'm having ascension symptoms. Oh, my ringing in my ears. Oh, like I'm seeing all of these gods and goddesses or fairies or things that, you know, are magical. Don't get me wrong, they're interdimensional for us to experience, but tapping into these energies is supposed to empower us, not allow for ourselves to check out of this reality. So if you're here in this dimension, in this density, and you know you came here to raise the frequency, then we need to do it in a way that is practical, that is grounded, that can actually help the collective, that can help the future generations, right? If you consent and would like to join me, this will be another type of grounding with Gaia activation. It will be through light language. And if you consent, you can stay with me, like, share, subscribe, and tell me about your experiences as well. And right now, I'm being called to activate the Earth Star Chakra. Earth Star Chakra light language transmission begins. Kuyala katisime ayas kuriata. Boyala katusmia, tushime katiala katismiala kutuimalake ayasara, kushiria limiaria, uyala katisimiano, Oyala sinalia, Kuyala simia katis, Kuya matiala shell, Kuyala million is Kriana and Uya, Kotia, Kudia, Alakotuya matiala, Kashimia, the Sumiola, Cinemana, Gala Sunimani asking Mayala, the Iogimia, the Studiata, Kuyala Koshima Katiskria, Screamers, Scriver, Kushkrian and Escriato, Scria Matea, Scriato, Yamatea, Kushtimiana, Catasimiano, Nomia, Catasriana, Kuyishimiano, Stroman, Skinna, Mutialaka. Walk this earth, me as a solid pillar of light. Mekoscriale, Amascriato, Menascri, Mosia, Kuya Catasimiale, Catosimiana, Catosimigata, Kuya Cotinimiana, the Amascriato, Kuya Lactamia, that you already hold all the wisdom. Galasimian, Scria, Cotia in your DNA. Kushkriminana, Scriato, Scrima, Catia, Scrimiata to E. Scriato for many lifetimes now. Kuya Cotosimia, you've learned so many lessons. Yan, to Scricatania, Shkira, Kuya Cotosimiano, Smiato, Rosamino, we added Scriana, Scrima, Scricotia Manda, Kuya Cotoscriana, no Scria, Shurima, La Somia, the Sia, La Scrima, Kushkrian. Let's allow now for a good image. Scrigadam is going to only on Mishkina, Kuya Cotoscriana, a clear stream with unblockages. Yeah, let's see of your energy centers. Open your heart space now. Stand tall. Activating now in your spine. Swirl, 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 swirl. Until you feel your root chakra. Ground into the earth. And even deeper now, you may feel that your feet chakras are activated at this time. It may feel like a tingling sensation. A warmth. The grounding now even further into the earth. Gaia reaches out to you at this time. Connect with her. Ground with her. Rooting down. Let's go to root down. Let's go to root down. Rise up. Yeah, rise up. Rise up. Thank you so much for joining me at this time. I love you. Let us learn to ground these energies here. Go out there, get out in nature. Tell the sky that you love it. You tell the trees that you love the trees. Tell yourself that you love yourself. Tell your loved ones that you love them. Tell all the animals that you love them. So, I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you in your highest timeline.